Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the IRC Elite League Round 18 live in Mexico. My word, the season is coming to an end already. I cannot believe how quickly the season has gone. Tonight it's just me, I'm afraid. Dave Shaw sadly no Sean. He's a busy man at the moment. So it's just me today. Nobody wanted to join me. So it's my voice going to get punished tonight. But hopefully you guys on YouTube are watching and tuned in as ever, because we have a fantastic, in the words of Sean, championship battle to be resumed. Championship leader Vanquish is not in today. No Vanquish. What an opportunity for Deneen and for Jamie to close in on the championship at the front. Vanquish is 16 points ahead of Deneen in second place. Jamie is 51 points behind. It's a long shot for Jamie, no doubt about it. But he can get himself right in the mix into the final three races. And Crazy Power can mathematically still win it. He is 99 points behind. There's 100 points to play for. Crazy Power he has to win. And Deneen has to fail to finish. But if that happens, Crazy Power can live to fight another day. The championship is so close from top to bottom. Crazy Power is 4th. Hellsrock is 5th in the championship, just the 9 points behind Crazy Power. Flying Soz having a great season. Is Flying Soz in 6th place. Jacob 7th place. I tell you what, if Jacob could actually finish some races and stay out of trouble, he could be a championship contender, no doubt about it. BP, what a second half of the season this man is having. This man was 17th on about 9-10 points in the first 7 rounds. He is now up to 8th place, 78 points, 2 points ahead of a surging Slimbo, who is also on a great run of form at the moment. Blaz having a very good first season in the Elite, is rounding up the top 10. Lucas, 11th place, middle of the road, 70 points. He is involved in that tight midfield scrap. Anybody could take 7th place in the championship. It's between a good 7-8 drivers. Lucas is just 1 point ahead of Yor, who is racing tonight. Yor is then, there's quite a gap, 13th place. T-Sam Morales having a very, very respectable season is T-Sam Morales. He will be off to the Super League next season. Dan Murphy, he's having a very good, now a quick note on Dan Murphy, a very consistent and a great start to his Elite League debut. Joined back in Silverstone not long ago, consistently in the points, found himself in a bit of trouble on lap 1, but when he gets going, he is way overdue his first IRC Elite podium. I can see it coming before the end of the season if he can get a clear run. Having a great season, 40 points. He's 10 points ahead of Knowlesy, who's had a hit and miss start to his Elite League career, no doubt about it, but has picked up some good points recently. Co-Andy, 24 points, 16th in the championship. Another man who can quite easily get himself up onto the podium with a good clean race. Stam is 17th, he's not here today. New Life, Lennon 19th on 5 points. And last but not least, it's TG 20th with 4 good points. And Maxi 21st, 3 points. He's also heading to the Super League next season. Ozone is yet to finish, yet to score. Let's hope that changes before the season's out, because Ozone, just finish a race, Ozone. Finish a race and a point might come. So yeah, just me tonight, guys, and this is Q1. Great to see a full grid. 4 rounds to go, 3 rounds after this, and we still have 20 drivers and a championship all to play for as we watch Slim out in this Q1 run at the moment, starting his flying lap. Right, I am just gonna share this link out, and then let's ride on board with Slim. Yellow flags in sector 3, no doubt. They are to let the quicker runners through. By the way, guys, we are seeing a debutant, RU Racing, one of the Super League drivers. He will be in Elite next season. He is one of the 3 runaway Super League drivers in the championship, along with Jonathan Cox. But there is RU Racing. He is racing point in the Super League, and he's racing point tonight in his Elite League debut. And I am fascinated to see how he gets on in the Elite League. And not only that, is he out the pits yet? He is, and he's in the McLaren tonight. Not that bad. The absolute runaway championship leader, near champion in the Super League already. Not that bad. He made his debut in Silverstone as a one-off and did pretty well. He was knocked out in the early stages, but really excited to see what RU Racing, not that bad, can get on against amongst the Elite League drivers. Jonathan Cox, the other driver coming from the Super League to Elite League, is not available tonight. He would have been coming in as not that bad Looks like he's getting out the way of some faster drivers. It's very easy to invalidate a lap round here. Easily done. I think we're going to see a few of that and a few penalties tonight. But Slimbo has done a 1:15.097. He tops the time sheet. Mexico, a very short track. It feels like a long track. It goes out quite a way. But it's a really, really short track as Nosey puts himself in second. A track I personally love. I really love this track. It's fast. Well, fast straights, some fast corners, some tricky corners, but some... it's got a bit of everything. Bit of undulation, tight and twisty sections, and it's a really good track. A short track, plenty of overtaking. We should get plenty of action tonight. Long drag to turn one. That's going to be exciting to watch 20 of these guys on the long drag down to turn one. My word, that is going to be something else to watch. But let's ride aboard of RU Racing, or finishing his lap now, and puts himself ahead of Slim. And look how close the times are already. Hillsrap is comfortably out in front in Q1, but Deneen, Jacob, RU Racing, Slimbo and Nosey are all pretty close. By the way, guys, quick note on Lucas. Lucas will not be taking part in today's qualifying session here. All he can do is an outlap, and that is it. He has a full qualifying ban. Lucas, got to say, full credit and respect to Lucas. He punted off Tisa Morales on the last lap in the last race. Tisa Morales, who was running 7th at the time. Lucas came up behind him and unfortunately shunted Tisa Morales off in the wall and retired him. And because we do have to stay consistent with penalties in both Super League and Elite League, it, unfortunately for Lucas, was a full quali ban, and so all it will be is outlap to get it set up, and that is it. And the way this man's been starting, especially in Singapore and in Russia and Japan, in fact, the last 3 races, this guy's made up mountains of places, starting 20th, but I've got every bit of faith that he can absolutely work his way up. As talking to Tisa Morales, he puts himself 7th. There's its TG in the Haas. Looks like he's got a bit of fuel on board there. He's made a mistake. 9 seconds adrift at the moment is the Greek driver, one of the reserve drivers filling in tonight. A few regular drivers missed tonight, but we've got the reserves as backup. Let's see if you can find Not That Bad. Not That Bad has gone into 7th, so I imagine a bit of fuel on board there. The drivers in Q1 like to put a bit of fuel on board, do a couple of laps. As you can see, Slimbo's done 2, Deneen's done 2 laps as well. Not That Bad's on his 2nd lap now. So just trying to get a bit of a test, a bit of feel for it at the moment. Let's go on board with one of the Super League bound drivers, Maxi. Been a difficult season for Maxi. Joined back in Canada, scored points on his debut in Canada, and has struggled a bit since then. Shown some promise, some really good promise at times, but has found the wall a bit too often as well. But I think the Super League will be a good opportunity for Maxi. He's certainly going to be, I'd say, in the mix in the Super League, no doubt about that. But then who is going to be in the mix with the front 3 in the Super League going? It's going to open it up for so many drivers, and both the Elite League and Super League are going to be so competitive next season as we ride on board with the Sauber now as the Alpha. Sorry, beg your pardon, the Alpha. That's an old habit. So yeah, just me tonight, guys. I'm going to quickly post the link and then get to your comments. Plenty in already. I'll get to those very shortly as Jamie puts himself 6th. This is a massive race for Jamie right now. He really does need to win with no vanquish here today. 51 points behind the championship leader. Jamie needs a win. Doesn't matter what Deneen does. If Jamie wins, he is firmly in the mix with 3 rounds to go along with Deneen. And I'm not sure what vanquish's availability is like for the rest of the season, but Max is about to finish his lap and puts himself 11th, 1.6 off the lead. Just with Not That Bad. STG has improved it to 9th place as well. Slimbo's done 3 laps out there at the moment, so plenty of laps being put in from these guys at the moment. As we look at Crazy Power, what a season this man's had. He was not really, he was a midfield runner last year in season 1 of the Elite League, but has put himself 4th in the championship this season. Had some fantastic results as well. Really earned that 4th place in the championship. 4 podiums to his name this season. He had 3 podiums in the first 4 races this season, did Crazy Power in the Ferrari. He's entering this lovely little S section of bends. It feels so, if you nail this right, it feels so good in the car. I can tell you that. As a Crazy Power is on outlap, so he's revving up to start his flying lap. Right, let me just post this on my own, so I'm sort of trying to multitask here. Let me just post this to the Facebook. There we go. I'll be back with you in 2 seconds, folks. Boom, and we are in. So here goes Crazy Power. Let's ride on board the Ferrari as it's a long drag, one of the longest, I think might have been the longest run down to turn 1. So easy to clip inside curb and invalidate your lap. Now get on the gas as early as possible. Keep it tight. That's a real tight exit, tighter than it looks as one of the Tauruses gets out the way. And that's sector 1 already done as he heads down another straight into another tough left right-hander. Clip the inside curbs, clipping the inside curbs there. Watch the bump on the inside. You can't overrun it because again it'll be invalidated. Lots of curb for Crazy Power. Again, beautifully hitting the apexes. That car is beautifully balanced and dialed in. This can be tricky. Don't cut too much curb, it imbalances the car. Again, attacking the curbs. Crazy Power feeling very confident. Nice wide entry. And then get on the gas early. It's flat out on the exit as you watch the track weave by sector 2 down to 56.1 as he comes now into the tight and tricky technical part of the track. This is a horrible, clumsy hairpin. Don't take too much curb, invalidate it there. Now get on the gas. This is flat out of the car's balance, which it is for Crazy Power. Round the last corner, get on the gas as early as possible, keep a tight line on the inside. Crazy Power doesn't really do that. Shortest route to line, and 7th place, a second back from the leader, Hilsrap, as it is at the moment. But yeah, such a short track, such a short lap round here as we go on board with McLaren driver BP, car number 19. A man who is on absolutely exceptional form in the second half of the season, has turned his season around from what was being a complete disaster to well, nearly winning in Singapore. He got his nearest taste of victory in Singapore. What's his pace like round here today? We've got a few laps in from a few drivers, and a few drivers choosing to hold steady at the moment. Let's look at the comments, see who's on board, who's saying what at the moment. Who we got then? So, good evening from JM Sprint. One of the Dutch drivers in the Super League. How you doing? Tim Butler says hi. Johnny Knotts, good evening, David. And Johnny Cott says go Greeks. And there's plenty of them on the grid today. In fact, I think we've got a full house of Greek. No, New Life is missing, unfortunately, but nearly a full house of Greek drivers. BP only 11th place, and look at that, 1.6 seconds separate the top 14. It's going to be a close one down the bottom. Dan Murphy in the pits. Dan Murphy may not be able to make this qualifying session as well. It'll be touch and go for Dan Murphy. He'll definitely be in for the race. Blaz still in the pits. He's done a lap, so he's invalidated his lap. Lucas choosing to go late. Let's go on board with Ozone then. Let's see what Ozone can do. Lennon Stevens says yo. Lennon, of course. Lennon Morang. As Ozone had his first lap invalidated. Let's see if Ozone... Can this be the race that Ozone, the Welshman, finally finishes his first race of the season and finally can maybe score his first points? Rick Hillman says Limburg. I'm not sure who that is, Rick, but go Limburg. Yellow flags waving in all 3 sectors. There's a bit of traffic out there at the moment, and now in sector 3. But Ozone keeping it right. What's his first sector time? It's 28.4. That's respectable. That's not bad so far from Ozone. Looking good from the Welsh driver. Tim Butler, I would have done comms with you, Dave, but watching in Bath. Sorry, good luck to all the races. I hate this track, not my best. This track is really hitting Mr. drivers. I love this track. Hilsrap's done for the session, but I really like this track. I'm fancying my chances quietly tomorrow as well. Jamiro Stolk says BP's Ultras. Yes, I'm on board the BP board. Good on them, BP. BP's got his fans out there. Max 1234 games. I can't read that. That's not in my. That looks like it's in Dutch. Oh, BP Army. Max 1234 is also on board the BP. BP got a bit of a fan club out there as Ozone puts himself 15th, 3.5 seconds adrift. So as it stands, we will lose, of course, Lucas, qualifying ban, Blaz, Dan Murphy, Co-Andy. That'd be a shock, huge shock. And Tisa Morales, but both his times on the hard tyres. Let's go to RU Racing then out there at the moment. No, he's coming in, so let's not go to RU Racing. Not that bad, 3 laps in the danger zone for the runaway Super League champion. So I'm pretty sure he's going to come in, stick a new set of softs on and go straight back out again. But it's so unusual to see not that bad down the order. Trying to get my head around that. Always top it. Qualifying is not that. Oh, that's a tongue twister. Qualifying is not that bad. Forte, not the perennial qualifier. It's the races where this man comes alive. A bit like Vanquish, actually, the current Elite League champion and league leader. not the strongest qualifier when it comes to the race. That's when he means business. And my word, he gets it done. But 13th, not the bow, have to go again. Same time as Maxi, so everyone coming in. So we're going to get ready for a lot of action. Is Ozone going to come in as well? Jacob choosing to go back out there. Hilsrap has a half a second lead over everybody else. Everybody else pretty close together. You're looking good there in 8th place. Nolsey, just outside, just in the top 10, looking good as Ozone revving up to go again. So Ozone, who would be through as it stands, but I've got a feeling that is about to change because Coandy is lining up for his flying lap at the moment. Blaz out there as well. Where is Blaz? Blaz is starting to fly out. Let's go on board with Blaz. This is the big lap here for the Slovenian. So it's TG says, let's go TG. It's TG supporting himself. Lucas says, good evening Dave. Good evening Lucas, enjoy the qualifying session buddy. It's going to be a long hour, well 45-minute wait for Lucas. And GIJS says, come on Benito Perez, that is BP. BP's Ultras in town. Baptist Hakins, come in Perez. Whoa, BP's army is in, and currently BP is 11th place. I'm probably safe with that. Probably safe. 1.2. It's TG Dave, you're the best. Stop it, man. Rick's typing in Dutch, and I can't translate. Maybe one of the Dutch guys can translate for me. But great to have you all on watching and supporting BP. Next season, or to start next season, we're going to have a new website, IRC website, with all the drivers' profiles on there, as well as a season review highlights coming up on the YouTube channel. Loads planned in the near future for the IRC, and it's great to have everybody watching and great to have some mini fan clubs out there for the drivers. That is awesome, as Black puts himself into 10th place, and that will now put Ozone in the drop zone. It puts Coandy under a bit of pressure here. Here is Coandy now. Coandy, the 2-time Super League IRC champion, under a bit of pressure here. Those 11 seconds adrift, I got a feeling he has got more. JAM Sprints has never seen quite a fan base, is it Dave? Well, the Dutch love their F1, and they are passionate about F1. And I tell you what, I cannot wait for the Dutch Grand Prix next season, because that is going to be a sea of orange. It's going to be a hell of an atmosphere, and it's going to be a Max Verstappen loving, which I'm looking forward to. It's great for F1. JIJS says, yeah, we're from Breda, the best city in Netherlands. Of course, the Super League driver Snap is also Breda, and Sven Brachaleg are both Breda drivers. Breda well represented in the IRC, driver-wise and viewer-wise. Who knows anymore? It's Deneen says, me and Ben are raving with gravy. Rick Hillman's also Breda. Breda in the house, as Lennon's done. He feels confident. And there we go, Coandy, straight up into 6th place. So, Lucas will be out. Dan Murphy's not going again. T. Sammy will surely have to get a move on and go again. Ozone is going to be out as it stands. And Maxi will be the last one. Not that bad. The runaway Super League champion is on the bubble here. 15th, he's got to go again. It's TG and BP are also under threat. BP with his Dutch army, his Brennan army, as Ozone's out. But that will relieve the pressure somewhat. But all of a sudden, a minute and a half to go as Jacob feels he's comfortable. Well, he is in 4th place. Where's not that bad? Here we go. The McLaren driver starting his flying lap now. Big lap here, bit of pressure in Q1. I have never seen this man under pressure in Q1. This is an unusual sight for us Super League viewers. What can not that bad do? BP out on a flying lap. T. Samarales is done. Okay, so that massively relieves the pressure. So it's Maxi, not that bad. It's DG or BP will be lost in the session. Nolsey in the pits and feeling confident, as that is a Blaz Natorosso getting out of the way of not that bad. On board, not that bad now. He is down on his sector 1 time, and Blaz is done. It's not that bad, gonna scrape through. Look at the time between not that bad and Maxi. Where is Maxi? Maxi starting his flying lap now, so we'll come back to Maxi. Back to not that bad. BP up to 9th place. Much better, and inside of a second. Tied, same time with his good friend, Italian driver Crazy Power. More BP fans. BP, have you been paying these people? What's going on? So, not that bad. He's done. He's going again. He's going again. He's cut the corner, so he's another that time, so he'll go again. But wait a minute, what is Maxi? Maxi is 3 tenths up. So we could have the Super League driver heading to Elite, heading out, and Maxi, the Elite League driver, heading to Super League next season, bumping him out here. It's between these two, surely. It's TG won't feel comfortable. He's just behind Maxi. BP for life. Wow, there are some hardcore BP fans out there. Oh, Maxi's hit the wall! Game over! Oh, game over for the young English driver. And just to make sure, he's lost his wheel. And wow, oh, his TG's gone as well and didn't lose a wheel, crucially. So he will go again. What will Not That Bad do? Will he back off this lap or carry on going and see what pace he has? But that is game over for Ozone, Maxi. And that is everybody else safely through. And it's TG, he's lucky not to lose a wheel, so he survives. Not that bad. Is he going on? Looks like he is. And he's 3 temps up on his lap, so he's gonna go. Well, he's only gonna get past its TG, I think. Knowlesy may lose a place here, but this is so rare. Not that bad. Down there in 15th, and it looks like he's going to improve. His ERS is all gone, and yeah, only 13th place. He scrapes through, but I've got a feeling there's a lot more to come for Not That Bad. RU Racing, in the meanwhile, 5th place. The other Super League driver, of course, RU Racing and Not That Bad with Jonathan Cox next season will be coming up from Super to Elite, and Not That Bad has got a bit of work to do in its second qualifying. But Hills are up. The green is Hills are up on course to stun at the top. This league, every single round the Elite League is. At the moment it's Hills are up. Dineen second in the championship and second after Q1. Slimbo still chasing his first Elite League win this season. I can't believe I'm saying that. In 3rd place, look how close the times are. Jacob 4th, RU Racing 5th place. Coandy nicely set. Look at times are so close. 6th place there. Jamie 1 3rd in the championship, can still win the championship as well. He's there in 7th. The other Dutch driver, Crazy Power, BP, round out the top 10. And that was an interesting session. So we have lost 5 more to go. Lennon says it must have been that picture on his driver profile. Yeah. When I put up the driver profiles, yeah, BP is it's a good-looking chap, and he's got his fans, no doubt about it. JAM Sprint, it's the driver profile picture. Is that what it is? Is this how it's going to bring in fans? BP, his best ever result is 2nd in Germany in season 1. He's had 6 podiums, yet to win in the Elite League. 6 podiums in his Elite League career, 157 points. Also, his career Elite. Came close in Singapore, should have won in Singapore. I can't help but feel that if he had gone for it a little bit harder, BP could have made the move on Hills are up and taken the lead and then probably gone ahead and won. But you learn. He's had his taste at the front this season. I'm pretty sure he'll learn from it. Slimbo is out. Not That Bad, and Knowlesy just behind. Knowlesy, last year's Super League champion in the Renault. So, who's everyone's tip for pole then? There's no point asking the Dutch guys because I think they're going to back BP. But if it wasn't BP, it's tough to pick. Hills are up half a second clear after that first session. He is looking commanding. Now, what tyres are they going to pick? Of course, whatever tyres they set their best lap on in the top 10 means they have to start on that compounder tyre for the race. Are they going to go on the harder medium tyres, or are some going to gamble, put on the softs and get themselves into Q3? BP for life. Mickey Joe Smith. Have we got the whole of Breda watching? David's a shock because it's full of male fan base. BP. Love it. So here goes Slimbo. Such a short lap. We're already around Slimbo. The first man out there. So Slimbo's going to get the airtime. Is this man finally going to get his first Elite League win of the season? He is overdue. He has had some bad luck. He has had, what, 3 punches this season, 2 punches very late on. He is way overdue. Some of the driver comments. Ozone says no points for me then. Don't give up, Ozone. Long way to go for you. Maxi says can't believe it. So annoying, I would have got a Q1, but the S section was causing me problems. Yeah, I got to say, Maxi's car looked very rear happy and light in the fast S section towards the end of the lap, which is a major problem. You need that downforce. You need that car to stick as slimming a little bit wide there. on the medium tyres. Looks like the majority. Blaz on the hards. That's interesting. Obviously going to do a bank lap. I cannot see hards getting you out of Q2. That's for sure. Who else we got out there at the moment? Soft tyre for Nolsey. So Nolsey going for a quick time on the soft, trying to get himself into Q3. Interesting to watch. We'll keep an eye on Nolsey. But yeah, Maxi annoyed at his Q1 performance. Could have got through, no doubt about it. So here comes Slimbo, round the last corner. Will hug that inside curb and then gently, well, they're taking a tight line and it's a 16.2. That I think is quicker. That I think is quicker than Hills-Up's first time. Not that bad, 8 attempts of drift. That's a better time, not that bad, into third place. RU Racing coming through that S section now where we saw Maxi struggling in Q1. In fact, he's back right off, so he's going for another run. The Belgian driver there. So Blaz is also weaving. Let's go on board with TG. Greek driver, oh, drifting out the final corner and goes second place. Wow, drifting, dirt style, out of the last corner and puts himself half a second back in second place. Good effort there as yellow flags out galore as a lot of drivers trying to get out of the way. Let's go on board with the Greek driver. Joris Deneen, the Irishman, puts himself fastest. My word, he needs a win. If Deneen wins today, he will leave here leading the championship with the Irishman. Massive, massive weekend for Deneen. Potentially championship winning week for Deneen. Who else have we got out there? So you're the Greek driver, as that is one of the top Russers getting well out of the way. It looked like Blaz having all sorts of problems with the hard tyres. Good good middle sector by Yor, by the way, 57. That is going to put him probably in the front two at the moment. Around this tricky Mickey Mouse sector 3, nice wide entry. Get on the gas. You want to get on the gas as soon as possible. Up through the gears goes Yor. Wide entry and he puts himself 5th. Not the best of last sectors there. One of the Alphas crossing the line. Slim's done 2 laps, improved his time. Let's have a look at... Let's go on board with Jacob. Jacob, by the way, Jacob's TT time is in the top 100 in the world. So he's got some pace in there. And as I say that, he puts himself back. It's a 15.6 from Jacob. The marker is laid down by the Renault driver on the medium tyres. Has Nolsey gone back out again? That's a Renault. This is Nolsey. That's Nolsey doing some donuts. I am not sure what's going on, but that's just destroyed his soft set of tyres. And Nolsey's got the air time. Got to be careful he's not disqualified. But that looks like a lot of frustration being let out by Nolsey. And that's that run. That's that run. Safely to say, done. So, and look at this. 2 laps from the guys at the front. That's unusual to see 2 laps down on the medium tyres and wearing those tyres out. I wonder if these guys are going to start thinking about going on soft tyres for race. RU Racing up into 3rd place. Great effort. RU Racing seems to have not that bad number around here at the moment. There's Hills-Up. The Greek driver, fastest in Q1. What has the Greekman got here then? Lovely onboard shot just over the shoulder. Just above the halo, looking down on Hills-Up. Full concentration for the Greek driver. Hills-Up, who's had 2 wins this season. 6 career podiums in the Elite League. Can he make it 7 today? Can he make it 3 wins? Another driver, I've got to say, if he was more consistent and finished more races, he could have easily been up there in the championship mix as well. BP also on an outlap as well. We'll cut to BP shortly, as I know the BP army will be watching. As Hills-Up coming down the complete sector 1, 28.6, not the fastest, that's for sure. Slimbo's done 3 laps. I cannot see Slimbo starting the race with 3-lap old medium tyres. I'm pretty sure some of these guys are definitely going to have to go again. And we've only got 7 times at the moment. And Jamie's Hills-Up backed off. So, who's in a flying run? Here we go then for the BP army. There he is. BP, what's his first sector time? It's a 20. It's a 28.2. It's quick. It's quick from BP. That will put him comfortably top 5. This is a really tricky. It's easy to bite there. Tricky hairpin. You've got to hug both apexes. Nice exit from BP. Now into the quick S section now. Yellow flags waving in sector 3. Coandi puts himself 4th place in the meantime. BP looks to have that car beautifully nailed down. And wide exit, that may invalidate it. As Hilserup's out. Oh, and there's the first shock of the evening. Hilserup is out. The man fastest in Q1 is out. So he will start at least 15th place. What can BP do? Was his time validated? He will, not in full airs either is BP. As Hilserup's car is stranded. As BP goes 6th and Hilserup's car is stranded on the start-finish straight. Looks like he's hit the pit wall. I've never seen anyone hit the pit wall. But it's happened, and there we go. It's TG, so no one on the soft tyres yet. All these are best laps fitted. If you go to their best laps, all on mediums. So as it stands, they would all start on the medium tyre in the top 10. Is anyone going to gamble and put on the soft tyres and get themselves into Q3 and make themselves a hero? What you guys saying on the... What you guys saying on YouTube? Let's go BP, Stan Van Pelt, sorry. Johnny Kotz, it's TG, King of Drifting, sure is. And as it stands, the top 10 separated by just a second, and we've still got 4 drivers to fit in there somewhere. As here we go, 6 minutes. Anybody wanting to go on the soft tyres? Looks like it's TG and Dineen could be thinking about it. Jacob will feel comfortable. So Blaz, Jamie needs to do a time here. Nolsey and Lennon, all the guys in the bottom 4 are out. So Hilserup's definitely gone. So we're going to lose 4 more drivers. As it stands, it's the 4 you see at the bottom of your screen right there. And they are all pretty close together on track. Nolsey's on a flying lap at the moment. So here comes the Renault driver, car number 94. The reigning Super League champion. First year in the Elite League. Looking nice from Nolsey here. 5 minutes to go. So you could probably do this lap, get in and do another lap, could Nolsey. Depends how this lap is looking. He'll want to get in the top 10. He's definitely got a driver getting better and better with every single race that he does. BP for life. It's TG. BP fan. as Nolsey only goes 11th. So yeah, he's going to have to rush back in the pits and go again. Blaz is back right off. BP did another lap, by the way. He's put himself 7th. Is that going to be safe? Is BP safe there? The times are so close. Are you racing? 6th place. He is on a... Looks like he's on a flyer to me. Let's see if Are You Racing can go any quicker with a... No, he's on an out lap. Why did it do that? Why does the timers do that? So BP is up. BP up at the moment on his personal best. A small improvement could see him going to 6th place. The times are so close. Every position really matters right now. Is BP still on it heading into the final sector? He's a 10th down now. Will he come in the pits and have one more go? And he's cut the track, so he is. BP will be coming in the pits this lap by. So, Blaz, Jamie and Lennon all on their flying laps now, and they're all together on track. Lennon with the first man to do a time, so he's in the medium tyres as well. Big gamble from these 3 drivers. Blaz isn't the best qualifier, but my word, he is one of the most consistent race drivers you're going to see out there. Despite his poor qualifying. Just under 4 minutes to go. What else we got? It's TG. I can't read Greek. There's a BP for life account on YouTube. Have you paid these people? I can't. BP Army, come on! Shout out to is it Glennon? It's really sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Glennon. I think it's a town in. Is that a town in Holland? I think in southern Holland. Gleneen. I think it's... I can't... I'm so sorry I've just massacred that pronunciation. Anyway, Lennon crosses the line and goes 6th on the mediums. That could be enough. Where has Blaz going to end up? Blaz ended up with an invalid lap. Blaz has got to go again. Pressure on the Slovenian. Where did Jamie go? Jamie goes 8th place. That made me enough as well. Look how close the times are. Are You Racing has now done 3 laps in 7th place and now trying to get back to the pits. Scamper back to the pits in time. BP on the cut. He has about a 3/10 gap between himself and Yor. Not that bad. Could be out in Q2. I did not expect that. Who's going to gamble and put on the soft tyres? Lennon, we're very happy with that. That's a great effort from Lennon. Lennon is another driver that if he can just have some luck and stay out of trouble, he can get his first elite podium, no doubt about it. Not that bad is out there. Yours out there. And they are on the medium tyre again. No way, are they? Yeah, medium tyres again. So they do not want to qualify on the softs. They don't want to gamble too hard here. It's TG. Nolsey, are they going to come out? Blaz out there now. What can Blaz do? Real pressure for the Slovenian driver. The youngest driver on the grid. What can he do? Round the final corner. This will be his last chance. He will not get unless he pits now and comes back out, but he's not going to. Blaz is going to complete this lap. And Blaz has invalidated again. And Blaz having to go round again. Even if he gets in the top 10, his mediums are going to be knackered. Here comes Nolsey. On the soft tyres. Yes, Nolsey's gambling. It's TG is sitting content. He's got probably 10 seconds left to get out there. Are we going to see movement from Not That Bad? Movement from anybody? BP taking a big risk if he's not coming out as well, because these times are close. And Nolsey is definitely going to improve because he's on the soft tyres. Not That Bad will surely improve, and Yaw will surely improve. So BP could be heading out along with Jamie 1. Let him feel safe and 6P is done. And that is it. There's not enough time to go out. So the car's out there. And it's a matter of... And Yaw's out there. So it's a matter for BP and Jamie of holding your breath. The two Dutchmen. Jamie and BP. Jamie is a championship contender. He cannot afford to start outside the top 10. So what is Blaz doing? Blaz is off. Blaz is done. Unless he's saving to one more lap, but Blaz is under real threat. Not That Bad then. What can the Super League champion bound driver do? He looks like he's on an outlap. He's trying to cut the track and get back over in time. So there's a few drivers scampering across the grass trying to get back in time. Who are we going to lose? Is it going to be Not That? Is it going to be the Greek driver Yaw? We're going to lose the two Dutch drivers, the Jamie and BP. Is it the Brit? Not That Bad. The Greek driver, it's TG. So the Slovenian driver Blaz has got one last saloon. 4 laps on those mediums. His tyres will be knackered if he gets through. Big lap for Nolsey. It's TG. He's definitely not going back out. Not That Bad is starting his final lap now. Where is Yaw? So Yaw is just down on his personal best. Big lap here for Yaw. On board now through the S section. So easy to mess this up. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. That's not as quick as you should be doing it. The session is done for Q2. Are Jamie, BP and Yaw going to hold on? But Yaw is just up on his personal best. But it won't be enough to get past BP though. As it stands. Keep an eye on Not That Bad and Nolsey as well, and Blaz. Oh, it looks untidy for Yaw. Blaz is done. This won't. I don't think this will push Yaw up that much. Oh, it has. He's just gone ahead of BP, who is now on the cusp. And Nolsey's flying out there. Nolsey's nearly a second quicker. It could be heart-taking for BP. Not That Bad is a bit away adrift. So what can Nolsey do? I've got a feeling it's going to push him right up. Nolsey goes quickest on the soft tyres. He's gambled. He's gone for the glory. And his top. Can Not That Bad get himself out? BP is out. Yaw will be closing his eyes and hoping for the best. Oh, what happened? Where did he go? Not That Bad is 12th. And the current runaway Super League leader, Not That Bad, is out in Q2. Wow. Wow. So BP 11th and out, but that does mean BP will get to start on his optional tyre for the start of the race. Fresh mediums for him. Yaw, Jamie, all through. Hilsrap, a big shock that Hilsrap's out in 14th place. Blaz, no time, really struggling out there. And the Blaz fan, the BP fan club is distraught. Let's put it that. Lennon reckons it's going to be a one-stop, mediums to hards, which is why nobody's going on the soft tyres. That explains that, except for Nolsey. So Nolsey should get an absolutely electric jump off the line and down to turn 1. The BP fan club is in despair. JK Racing says, "Go RU Racing, go!" So great to see so many drivers with some fans out there. And Jord Kops puts Coot, which I'm going to presume means no. Damn it, I don't know. But wow. So top 10 shootout. Who is going to get pole position? This is wide open. The times, as ever, like in every single qualifying session we have, are so close. And of course, as ever, Slim is not the first man out the pits. He just beat Slim out the pits. Is that Dineen? It is Dineen the Irishman. He gets the airtime. I think this is the first time this season, here's a stupid stat, it's the first time this season we have had no Dutchman in Q3. And what a time to do it when they're all watching. But it's a race that matters. It's a race where you score your points. So here's what a chance for Dineen. No vanquish. He wins this race, or even second place for Dineen, and it will mean he will lead the championship going into the final 3 races. As I hope Crazy Power rejoins. He's probably had the sound glitch. Good old Codemasters sound glitch. So they'll all be on soft tyres, no doubt about it, and they'll all probably do 2 runs on the soft tyres. Let's get some telemetry up. Let's look forward to this. This is going to be a wild 10 minutes. On board with the Irishman. Can somebody invite Crazy Power? He's got no sound. Anybody in the pits, Andy or Lennon, as Crazy Power joins. So that's the release. So we are going to have 10 drivers as we ride on board with the Irishman, the Williams Dineen. Big moments for him in the commentaries. Come back stronger, BP. Dave, you have Jamie. Thought Jamie was Dutch. Jamie is Dutch. Oh, Jamie is through. Oh, no. Oh, what an error. Sorry, guys. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, Jamie. My bad. Jamie, the Dutchman, is through. Man. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Jamie. Jamie is through. Sorry, that is my bad. Of course. Of course, Jamie's through. Sorry, why did I think Jamie was out? Apologies to Jamie. Of course, it'd be disaster if he was out. Also, third in the championship. Jamie from Amersfoort, if I'm saying that right. You Dutch guys, again, are probably thinking, what the hell is this English guy talking about? But, yeah, Jamie won from Amersfoort, Holland. BP, of course, from Breda. And Vanquish, championship leader, Dutchman, is from The Hague, I think. Interesting fact about Vanquish, he used to play for Alkmaar. I think it's AZ Alkmaar Vanquish used to play for. Youth football, not professional, youth. Anyway, back to the action. Some fun stats out there. Dineen goes fastest with a, wow, 1:15.2. That's going to be tough to beat. So what can Slim do right behind the Alpha? Well, Jacob beat it, and beat it by half a second. First goes Jacob, and Slim invalidates his time. He's got to go again then. What about the Belgian driver? Are you racing? As Jamie puts himself second. Oh, Jamie ahead of Dineen. Where's Jamie been saving that? He needs a big weekend. He needs a win, to be honest, or a top 2 at least. As Are You Racing invalidate as well. What about Andy? 2-time IRC Super League champion in seasons 1 and 2. I think he's slowing down. So what about Crazy Power, the Italian? He's on outlap. You're still in the pits. Here goes Nosey up into 4th place. And it is close. 7/10 adrift. Nosey will start on the soft tyres for the race. Here's Lennon. One of the best starters I've ever seen in IRC, in Super League and Elite League. This man is an absolute rocket off the line in every single race. And the higher he starts, especially with a long drag down to turn 1, hopefully Baz can rejoin, but with a long drag, the longest drag into of any circuit into turn 1, he could have a massive toe. He could have a huge toe. In fact, the guys we saw in Russia that the guys in 3rd and 4th jumped the guys in the front row. The guys starting the front row, Crazy Power, and Slimbo goes fastest by 10th of a second. Slimbo, great time there, 1:14.4. First time he's dropped into 1:14 since tonight. But the guys in Russia who started in the front row ended up 5th and 6th because they got mugged off the line with a long run down into turn 1, and we could see the same tonight. As Are You Racing goes 3rd. What a great debut for Are You Racing. Can someone invite Blaz, who's in the pits? Looks like some connection issues. But what an impressive debut for Are You Racing. Is that a sign of things to come for next season from the Belgian driver? So Nosey is 6th. And we could have a front row here of Slimbo. As Slimbo Jacob, as Andy has invalidated his first lap. Is he going again? Looks pretty good from Andy. He's definitely on it, that's for sure. Actually, no, he's not, because he's got no words. Crazy Power out there as well, the Italian driver. Where's he going? He jumps 4th. And just behind RU Racing, literally the same time, slots ahead of Jamie. 6 minutes to go. Jacob going straight back out there. This is a quick response from Jacob. Jacob trying to do three runs then. It's doable round here. One of the shortest tracks of the season. So Jacob's going to go again, try and do 3 runs. Lennon's still in the pits. You're out there now, so let's see what you can do. Keep an eye on Andy as well. Top 7 separated by a second. Top 5 separated by half a second. This is going to be close. This is going to be very close. You're on board of You're now. Yours won 2 races. You're won on his debut, of course, in Belgium in that incredible wet, dry conditions. You're stole the win away from Lucas, who was so close. Yours had 2 podiums in his league career. Oh, he's completely missed the apex. Yours car looks horrible to drive. It's got some pace. It's in the top 10, but that car is just not. It's just so much understeer. No balance for Euro at all. 1 win to his name in Belgium, 2 podiums this season, 69 points for the Greek driver, nicely in the midfield. First reserve this year, doing a great job. What can he do here? Again misses the apex. Well, we saw Crazy Power earlier on in the session attacking every single curb. Yor has literally avoided him or tripped over him by mistake like that. So what can Yor do? Where can it put him? It puts him, yeah, it looks slow and it is. It's 8th place for Yor. Andy's come back in the pits. Lennon's not gone either. So let's ride on board with Jacob, who's on a fly. What can Jacob do? Just 1.5 tenths off Slimbo. Slimbo also back out there, as is RU Racing. So some of these guys, I think, are going to try and do 3 runs. And Jacob is just up on his first sector time. Not up overall, but is up on his first sector time. JM Sprint says it's completely right. Well, I'm glad I pronounced that right. And Lennon's bemoaning the fact that he's going to miss I'm a Celeb. Yeah, don't turn over, guys. Forget I'm a Celebrity. Record it. This is where it's at tonight. Because we are in for yet another fantastic race. Jacob 4 tenths down. So is this over for Jacob here? Andy and Lennon still in the pits. 4 minutes to go. It's going to ramp up nicely. Jacob's going to go again. Here's the Dutchman James, who's completely missed the S section, so he's going to go again, I presume. Who else we got out there at the moment? Yor has pitted. So it feels like the calm before the storm at the moment. It really does. Slimbo on provisional pole ahead of Jacob. RU Racing, who's starting his flyer now. So what can RU Racing do? A very, very impressive debut for the Belgian driver so far. RU Racing, who joined the Super League a little bit late this season. I can't help but feel if he had a full season under his belt, he could very much be a championship contender. 2 not that bad this season. Has massively impressed. That looks a little bit wide there from RU Racing. Did he cut the warning? In fact, I think he's backed off. It says it's on an outlap, which is not true. He's dropped down on hers as well. I think RU Racing has invalidated his time. He's going to have to go again. So, Crazy Power out the pits. Deneen coming out the pits as well. Here we go. Final 3 minutes, final runs from everybody. Andy out there as well. Lennon's still in the pits. I'm sure he'll have 1 run in him. So Slimbo out there. Jacob's about to complete the lap. So what's this from Jacob? Or is he going to pit? He pits. So Jacob's got a very short time to get himself back out there on a fresh set of soft tyres as Blazers thankfully rejoins. So Slimbo, provisional pole position. Yet to win a race in the Elite League this season. Bizarrely, he's had some rotten luck. He's had 13 podiums in the Elite League. He has won 5 races. They were all last season. Can he get it right? Can he hook up the perfect lap? RU Racing's gone second. I've missed that lap. Sorry, guys, but RU Racing hadn't backed off. It wasn't an out lap. He's gone second. On the front row for the Belgian driver. Incredible. Just ahead of Jacob, who will go again, no doubt. What's track evolution like? Will this track ramp up even more? Crazy Power out there, Deneen on laps as well. Yor also on a lap, and Andy will keep an eye on that. But Slimbo now coming down to sector 1 to complete it. What's his timing? What's the timing? He's up by 0.055 of a second. It's such a short sector 1. This is where your lap is won or lost now. This tricky middle sector. Slimbo looks like he's got the Apex PB on board now for the middle sector. This is crucial right now. Oh, there's a car way off. That's RU Racing letting everyone go. I think RU Racing is done for the session. Now, Slim on the gas. That's how you do it. Full pedal to the middle for Slim. Out the effort. And he's a 10th up. He's going to improve the way it stands. This could be a huge lap for Slim. He's got a bit of traffic. Deneen gets out the way. Deneen down in 6th place. The two championship contenders are 5th and 6th as it stands. But Slim round the last corner now. What is it? It's currently at a 14.451. Does Slimbo improve? He doesn't. He invalidated somewhere. Oh, that could cost him pole position. RU Racing's going again for a final run. Jacob's out there at the moment, so let's go forward to Crazy Power, who's got the Ferrari teammate Lennon just ahead of him. Lennon lets him go. Crazy Power is a 10th up. As Andy goes 4th. Co-Andy jumps to 4th. Oh, and Crazy Power's blown the lap. That's blown it for Crazy Power. Jamie 1 now starting his file, the Dutch driver. It's about to get frantic, folks. Knowlesy about to start his fire as well. Yor is currently on a flyer. Leonard's starting his fire. So this is about to get crazy. Slim has gone again, but he's 2 seconds, 3 seconds down. Slim's qualifying is done. What can RU Racing do? Can RU Racing grab pole position on his debut? That would be something else. The Belgian driver excelling in Elite. What's his second sector time? Let's keep an eye out now. On the gas early, all the rear wanted to sneak away and just held it. Just held it. That'll cost him time though. While RU Racing, and he's just down. It's going to be a mighty final sector from RU Racing right now. I'm frantically trying to watch the times. Deneen 7th. This is not what Deneen imagined at all. And Deneen's done. 2nd place in the championship, Deneen is done. 7th place at best, as RU Racing's done. So what's Jacob doing at the moment? He is up. Jacob's up in sector 1. What's the sector 2 time? His running teammate in the background. Slimbo does not improve either, as Yor goes himself into 6th place. Deneen down to 8th. Wow, he wants to lead this race, leading the championship. It's not going to happen down there in 8th place as it stands. It's Slimbo from RU Racing as it stands. What can Jacob do? Can he upset the front two? Can he get himself in pole position? And who just jumped up? Lennon jumped up to 5th place. Fantastic lap by Lennon. He is 5th. And Jacob takes pole by less than a 10th of a second. Oh, he has done it. Crazy Power doesn't improve. What about Knowlesy? Coming in, Knowlesy's done. It's Jacob. Another pole position for Jacob in the Renault. Jacob by the smallest of margins ahead of Slim. RU Racing should be proud of that effort in 3rd place. Co-Andy, is he on target for a podium? The times are absolutely nothing between them. Lennon, great qualifying in 5th place. Crazy Power will be happy in 6th. Yor 7th. Jamie, 51 points behind the championship leader, and 3rd in the championship, will start 8th. He needs a top 2. Deneen down there in 9th. And Knowlesy rounds up the top 10 in 10th place. Wow, that is not the grid I was expecting. Oh yes, a nice XP for watching. What's the weather going to do as well, I wonder? BP Army ready. The comments on the comment section on YouTube. Well, this is Andy and Lennon were joking before qualifying that they've got no pace and they'll both be starting from the back of the grid. And they're actually both starting in 4th and 5th. JK Racing says, what a debut from RU Racing. This is going to be one hell of a race. Yeah, it is. RU Racing, man. That is some frightening speed. He's going to settle into Elite League quite nicely. In fact, it's raining right now. Maybe that's why the times... It rains for the race, but yeah, I expect not that bad to be the guy in the top 3. But RU Racing, my word, what an effort from the Belgian driver. That bodes well for next season. Bodes well for him for the Super League as well for the rest of the Super League season. So here we go then. Vanquish, the championship leader. What's the weather? That looks pretty overcast. That looks like pretty overcast conditions. Of course, there'll be a formation lap, so I can run you through the grid and through the championship as well, because the championship leader Vanquish is not here today. He has a 16-point lead over the Irishman Deneen in 2nd place. Deneen starting all the way down there in 9th place. Jamie won, the Dutch driver, third in the championship, 51 points off the championship lead. And Crazy Pal, the Italian, 100 points to play for. He is 99 back. Mathematically can still win it, but has to win today and rely on Deneen having a bad result. You never know. Crazier things have happened in the Elite League. No doubt about that. Hilserath can get himself into the top third championship with a good result today. No Flying Soz in 6th place in the championship. Jacob on pole, 7th in the championship. He can get a top 4. Crazy get a top 4. BP 8th in the championship, 78 points. A good result here from BP. Could see him breaking into the top 6 as well. Slimbo 2nd on the grid, 9th place, and Blaz rounds up the top 10. But the midfield of the championship is very, very congested. So here we go. Let's see what tyres everybody's gone for, by the way. So yeah, Knowlesy 10th on soft tyres. He's going to have an absolutely magic launch into the long drag into turn 1. He could really pick up the places, and that is not something that Deneen or Jamie want just ahead of him either. Looks like Ozone's gone for soft. Ozone yet to finish, yet to score. Can Ozone finally grab himself some points? Dan Murphy got on the hard tyres. Dan Murphy is a driver who likes to go the other way to everybody else, and it usually pays off from as well. So interesting, keeping out for Dan Murphy later on in the race. But Jacob on pole position ahead of Slimbo. English 1-2 of the Belgian RU Racing. One of the drivers coming up from the Super League next year is 3rd today. That bodes well. 2-time IRC champion Co-Andy in 4th place. Lennon 5th place. Crazy Pal, the Italian, 6th. First of the Greek drivers, you're in 7th. 3rd in the championship, 51 points adrift. Jamie is in 8th. The Dutch drivers followed by the Irishman, 2nd in the championship, 16 points adrift to Vanquish. In 9th place, Knowlesy. Another good top 10 for him, and we've got a Red Bull facing the wrong way. That looked like you're to me. BP, the BP army out there, 11th place, not that bad. The runaway IRC Super League driver, champion bound, Elite League driver next year, 12th on the grid. I expect a lot more. STG, the Greek driver, in 13th. Hilserath, expect a lot more from him as well. Expect him to come through in 14th. Blaz will start in 15th. Not a good qualifying session for the Slovenian driver. Maxi, Ozone the Welshman, T. Samarales, Dan Murphy, and Lucas, who had a qualifying ban. He's been electric on the starts as well, by the way. Watch out for Lucas. He has been absolutely phenomenal on the starts. He could fly through as well. That is your grid. That is a horrible camera shot. Come on, Cody's. Oh, I want better than that. I can't see a thing. That's all the way in Venezuela. Where is that? There we go. 5 lights will go on. Harry reckons RU Racing Andy will lead into turn 1. Well, we're about to find out now because we have 5 lights on and go. It's a quick release. And it's a good start by Slim. It's Slim that leads. It's Chaos at the back. But Slim has got the jump. But look at this. They're 5. They're 6 abreast. Ozone didn't even cross the start line and he's out. Let's see. Oh my God. 5 adrift. Who's going to make it through? It's Slimbo leads from Lennon, who's down the inside. Can Lennon lead the race? He does! Like in Russia, Lennon leads. From Slimbo, from Deneen, from Jacob. Are they all going to get through? BP's up to 8th place. Jamie's down to 9th. Oh, Debris in the background as well. It looks like they've all got through, except Ozone. Maxi trying to jump up places here. Are they all going to get through? The tricky left-right-hander. So easy to snatch a front wing. It looks like they've all got through. Incredible. Not that bad up to 10th place. RU Racing got jumped down to 8th. What a shame. Dan Murphy up to 15th. What a start for Dan Murphy. And Knowlesy, who started 10th on the soft tyres, has got front wing damage. Oh, what a shame. But in the meantime, Lennon leads. What a start by Lennon. Up 4 places. Deneen 3rd, up 6. What a start from the Irishman. He needed that. RU Racing is just about to be passed by Jamie. What a shame for RU Racing. Not that bad as much running in. BP up to 7th place, by the way. BP up 4 to 7. Oh, it's all chaos breaking. Tutor also side by side. There goes Lucas. Looks like yours got front wing damage. Blaz and Lucas, who's that pitting? So RU Racing has front wing damage and pits. What a shame. Lucas pits. Knowlesy pits. But Lennon leads on lap 2 ahead of Slim, ahead of Deneen. Wow, what a result this would be for Deneen. And look at Jacob. He's starting pole. He's down in 4th. And he dropped a place as well. There's the Red Bull of Andy. There's Crazy Power. There's BP. What a start for the Dutchman as well. Up 4 places. Up 6. Maxi, who's going side by side with not that bad. And Pass is not that bad. What a flying start from Maxi. One Elite League driver bound for the Super League. Pass is a Super League driver bound for the Elite League. What a move. Not that bad. Taking a while to get his eye in here. But in the meantime, Lennon had a bit of a train. Lennon leads. He's never won in the Elite League. Can he break that today? Incredibly close already. Look at this. As Blaz is now past not that bad. And Dan Murphy, not that bad's going backwards. Oh, has he got damage? Look at this. Oh, they're free and press. It is not usually an overtaking move. And his TG bets himself through. Not that bad. He's getting swallowed up left, right and centre. Not that bad as left possession. He's given up the ghost. Well, that's not the debut we were looking for from the Super League champion-elect. Crazy Power, fastest lap of the race, by the way. So, there's still the chaos going up front, but what about here? Andy looking a little move on Jacob. Thinks better of it, tucks on the inside. Oh, and let him run himself wide. Will Slim have a go here on the exit? Deneen as well, keeping an open eye. Slimbo and Deneen had a fantastic battle in the last race in Russia, and they're at it in Japan, sorry, and they're at it again, but Slimbo trying to go on the outside of Lennon, who defends the inside. Down into turn 3, good defending from Lennon, but Slimbo's got the inside, has to step on the brakes though, and bunches everybody up. We've got 7 drivers here, fighting for the lead of the race. Deneen's about to leap off on Jacob. Jacob gets past Deneen. 3rd place goes Jacob. Deneen falls to 4th place. Andy, Crazy Power, BP, all keeping a watching brief. The top 7 are nose to tail. Where do you look? Action absolutely everywhere. Jamie 2 seconds adrift at the moment. Maxi did a great job in 9th and Blaz a great job in 10th. Dan Murphy on the hard tyres at 11th. T Sammy, it's TG, also seen plenty of action as Jacob trying another move back on Slim. Jacob started pole. He is not in the mood to be hanging around. He wants to get through. All these guys are on the medium tyres, don't forget. What a start to this race. Will Jacob have a go? DRS is now open. Lennon could be a sitting duck here. Will Slim go for Lennon? He's not close enough, but can Jacob get past Slim? Will there be an error? Jacob's got a penalty, by the way, don't forget already. And Jacob dives down the inside and takes 2nd place from Slim. It's all going wrong for Slim's going backwards. Jacob gets on the gas 2 ways. Tison Morales is past Dan Murphy. Look at this front 7. Lennon, Jacob, Slim, Deneen, Andy, Crazy Power, BP. Jacob going for the lead of the race. Lennon on the inside. Jacob could not find a way through. He looks quick now. Slim down the inside of Jacob. Can't get the move done, can he? Can he? No, he can't. Jacob slams the door shut. Look at this. This is fantastic. This is what the Elite League is all about. Lennon seems to be holding up everybody at the moment. Jacob getting impatient behind Lennon. We've seen Jacob make mistakes before, of course. Will he have to go down the inside here? He's gone for it. Jacob's gone for it. Has he gone through? Lennon will have the inside. He'll have the left-hander. He keeps it tight. The Ferrari still leads them round. How is there no contact? Incredible racing. Jamie and Maxi have both caught up. The top 9 are going to be in the same screenshot as they come down the start finishing rate. Lennon could be a sitting duck here. He has no DRS. Although straight line speed wise, look at that. Now Jacob's catching. Catching. Will he have a move? Down the inside. Lee touches the grass. Can he get late on the brakes? He can and leads. Jacob leads on Lennon. Yellow flags out. I've got a feeling it's TG's gone backwards. It could be for him. But now the DRS. For Slim, can he get past? Will Lennon fight back here? Defending from Slim for 2nd place. This is absolutely fantastic. But Jacob is away, but he's got a 3-second penalty, don't forget. Hilserath fastest lap of the race. He pitted early on as well, remember. He's on the hard tyres. All of these guys on the medium. Look at this! The first 9 drivers are in the same screenshot. The first 9 drivers in town. Lennon seems to be struggling though. Not that bad getting back past its TG. But first 9 separated by that. Look, there they are, the first 9, then a 5-second gap to Blaz in 10th. Where's Dan Murphy going? Oh, Dan Murphy's pitted. What a shame for the Englishman who was on the alternate strategy. He was looking good, but Lennon is out of Jacob's DRS, so he could be a sitting duck again. Blaz gets a penalty. Will anyone try a move? Lennon has no DRS, and here comes Slimbo. He does not let Jacob get too far ahead. A beautiful front wing action shot. He'll have to go on the outside, be on the inside for turn 2. Where are they? There they are, and Slim will have the inside, but doesn't go for it. Conservative from Slim, and Lennon holding on. There's Deneen. Will Deneen have a go here? Lucas picks up a penalty. Now Slim on the inside, Lennon's time, and surely that's the move done. And will Deneen follow through on the inside? Oh, he nearly made a mistake, and Lennon goes back through on the inside. What a move by Lennon. Wow. And there's Andy. Andy getting past Crazy Power, and BP. BP as well. There was a Mercedes in the back of nowhere. Maxi's up to 8th place. What a race by Maxi. By far his best race of the season. Jamie needs a big result. He's down to 9th. And Sammy up to 11th, 10th place. Another Super League bound driver. Jacob, another penalty. Jacob has 6 seconds worth of penalties. Penalties could cost Jacob. All Jacob's got to do is take it easy. Are you racing? Passing not that bad. Oh, IE Racing could be really involved in this. There they are, the first 9, well, 2nd to 9th now. Jacob has checked out in front, but he has penalties racking up. He's got to keep it clean. Now Slim could be defending from Deneen here. He's not close enough to Lennon. Anything doing from these boys? That's not the shot we want. This is the shot we want. Slim's getting closer, but Lennon has fantastic straight line speed. Will Slim try a late lunge? No, he won't. And he'll be getting frustrated that Jacob is away and gone at the front. Co-Andy looking very racy in 5th place as well. Crazy Power just ahead of his good friend BP. What about Slim now? Does this the move? Lennon goes defensive. Lennon Slim after on the outside. Doesn't want to do it. Locks up the brake. This time held the inside. This is a great move by Slim and makes it stick. This time Slim is through. 2nd place. And now he can get on and chase Jacob down. He's 4.5 seconds adrift. And now Deneen. Deneen, if he can get a top 2, will lead the championship after this race. But 4th place will not be good enough. BP picks up a penalty. Penalties are going to be crucial around here. A podium is anybody's. Look at Maxi right behind BP. What a start by the young Englishman Maxi. There he stops. These guys are top 13 yet to stop. IE Racing is first out of the guys who have stopped on their first couple of laps. Jacob, fastest lap of the race. He is away and gone, but now Lennon's going to have a lot of defence to do from Deneen here. Oh, this looks perilous, unfortunately. And look, Deneen now going for the move on Lennon down the inside. Lennon has no response, I don't think. They've both got DRS, mind you. And in fact, Lennon's still staying ahead. But Deneen later on the brakes. Don't make contact, boys. It's going to pinch here. And they don't. And another great move as the Irishman gets through. Jamie's pitted. Oh, that could be Jamie's championship chances well and truly over. He needs a big result today. We could be down to 2 championship contenders by the time this race is finished. And look at Maxi trying a little move down BP. Crazy Power in 6th place there. BP. Oh, BP going to move on the inside. Just, don't you? It's so easy to lose a nose cone down there. Who's going to pit first out of his drivers? Who's going to get the undercut? Expect pit stops around lap 12, lap 13. I reckon the pit stops is Co-Andy running wide. BP and Maxi both running wide as well on the exit. Who's going to make the move first? Who's going to pit first? Put on those fresh rubber and get the undercut. The problem is, as Sammy's only just a few seconds off this lot. What a race by Sam Morales. Yet again, Mr. Consistent, Mr. Clean, rarely picks up penalties. Sammy up 9 places, kept his nose out of trouble. Brilliant driving so far. So now Lennon will have to defend from Co-Andy, but Andy doesn't seem close. In fact, Crazy Power, he looks closer to Andy at the moment. Will Crazy Power have a go? Down on the inside, they've both got DRS, but but Andy's struggling on the straight line speed. Crazy Power locking up, big lock up there. By the way, Slim and Deneen do not seem to be catching Jacob. 5.2 now the lead. Deneen right behind the back of Slimbo here for 2nd place, so he's got the back of him. Lennon's still there though. Lennon's still keeping going. Jamie's past TG down in 12th place. My word, he needs a big haul of points, doesn't he? Oh, and Andy did make a mistake now. In fact, Jamie and XTG still trying to swap positions. There they are. Jamie in the Mercedes, XTG in the Haas. Only 1 retirement so far. All this drama going on. Just the 1 retirement, and that was Ozone, who didn't even get past the start-finish straight. Slim though penalty in 2nd place. That could be costly. Penalties could decide a lot of things here. Oh, there's a Ferrari. Ferrari taking a very wide entry. These guys just sort of catching their breath now, just trying to get into a rhythm, a routine, look after those tyres. Maxi could be on for his best result of the season. An absolutely inspired drive from Maxi, up 8 places. Maxi's got to finish. He does not finish enough races, does Maxi. But he's on for a stellar result here as Nosey picks up a penalty. Wow, Nosey and Are You Racing are two drivers who definitely would feel they could have been involved in this battle here. Now, Deneen not having a move, but will Andy have a move on Lennon? Where they are? There they are, and Andy is through into 4th place, but runs it wide. Oh, and avoids contact, and Lennon's back through. Great driving. Oh, and did BP hit Crazy Power? There was contact there, and I wonder if BP gave Crazy Power a little love tap. Has he got damage? I think BP's got damage, guys. Maxi's into 7th place. BP has got damage. He did tap the back of the rear of the Ferrari. And the thing is, if you pick now for hard tyres, I'm not sure they'll go the distance. What a shame. BP 6th place, but damage is going to compromise him massively. And now he's got Maxi. Maxi fighting for 6th place here. BP struggling. He's going to struggle massively here in the fast corners with a lack of downforce. Has Crazy Power got damage? Looks like Crazy Power survived. And there in the background is T Sammy. What a result Maxi and T Sammy could be in for here. Career best here from the two drivers. Both of them are heading to the Super League. This is very out of character form for the two drivers at the moment. Well, not for T Sammy because he's Mr. Consistent, Mr. Clean, but Slimbo again under attack. 6 seconds are back from Jacob now. Well, Deneen have a go in the Williams for 2nd place. It looks like Andy's lining up Lennon again. No move doing here. Now Andy back on the inside of Lennon. Will he get the move stuck this time? And then on Maxi and BP also going at it. Andy cannot get through. And BP defending for everything he's got. BP can still get a podium. But BP won't be too bad in the slow corners. It's the fast corners BP will suffer. Going defensive, shuts the door on Maxi. Good sensible driving from Maxi. And again, Andy and BP. What a helicopter shot this is. Look at this. Is Andy trying to have a go? Andy will feel that the front three are now getting away and he wants to get a move on. Jamie up into 12th. He has stopped. What tyres have those boys gone on, I wonder? All Are You Racing on the hards? He will definitely stop again. As BP, he is struggling horribly. And will Maxi have a go here? In fact, BP goes defensive. Maxi will have to go around the outside. Will Maxi have a go? It's not. Well, he'll have the inside. Maxi's gone for it and through. Oh, he's out on the brakes. BP on the inside. Next pump. Great driving. Great driving between BP and Maxi. That's respect all round. But they're holding each other up. And T. Samarales is catching him. And BP pits. Now he should get to the end of the hard tyres, but it's going to be a front wing challenge for BP. T Sammy's up to 8th. Look at that. Oh, this is costly. Now, how much quicker can BP be on the softer tyres? And Lennon's got Lennon! And he's got Lennon! Yes! No! Yes, he has! And he's got Lennon! And Crazy Power's past Maxi and all of that. Jacob, another penalty. Penalties could cost Jacob. BP's going to come out in a gaggle of traffic with Crazy Power locking up and destroying his tyres. But Andy is released. And will he catch the back of Slimbo and Deneen? There they are just ahead, heading into the S sector. It's TG, picks up a penalty. So Lennon down to 5th. Crazy Power is now ahead of Maxi. Maxi having the race of his career in 7th place. T. Samarales have an absolute fantastic race as well. He's just behind these two. It's been a long time since we saw T. Samarales fighting with the guys up front. Fantastic stuff. 2 seconds ahead of Blaz. Blaz has not come through as quick as I thought. Yor is there in 10th place. He's had front wing damage since lap 1. Are You Racing from the penalty as well? So BP down there in the hills are up Knowlesy battle. But he'll have the fresher tyres, so I expect him. He's on the medium, so BP will probably medium and then softs to the end. So his strategy is now compromised. In the meantime, it's Deneen through on Slim and gets through for 2nd place. Deneen needs that, and as it stands, Deneen will lead the championship with that move. A huge move for the Irishman. And as it stands, with penalties, he outright leads. Well, he will lead this race. Jacob's got 9 seconds of penalties. Penalties really are Jacob's kryptonite. As Lennon still right behind Andy. He's not letting Andy go. Crazy Power is catching the back of his Ferrari teammate, and Maxi is coming with him. Sammy, just the gap is now stabilised with himself and Maxi. Lap 13 already. Where is this time going? Slimbo. Oh, he'll be happy with a podium, no doubt about it, but he wants that first win. And this battle with Deneen could see it. Let's have the comments on Facebook. Maxi says, down BP. BP for life says, come on BP. A lot of BP love out there. Win it for the fan base. Lennon, Harry says Lennon's the new trolley train. That's the one. I was trying to think of that. Couldn't get my words out. Of course, the trolley train. The Lennon locomotive. Nah, we'll leave it there. Andy getting a wave now. Andy's got some free room, and will Slim have a go back on Deneen for second place? No, he doesn't. Doesn't want to do it. BP is right behind the back of Nosey for the BP fans. Oh, it's TG's round! It's TG's gone round facing the wrong way. Caught that by a bit of luck. As it's a customary spin for its TG. It wouldn't be a race. And TG's been disqualified for recovering on track. As BP going for Nosey. Far fresher tyres. I don't think Nosey would defend this too hard. And well, he's got some straight line speed as Nosey, but tucks inside. As it wouldn't be an elite race without its TG spin. However, disqualification pushes Ozone up a place. BP's defence is insane, it is. And he is up again. Oh, yeah, the flag's out again. There's that Crazy Power picks up a penalty. Crazy Power, now it's his turn at the back of Lennon, who's caught Andy back up. Meantime, the battle for second resumes. Jacob is 7 seconds ahead as we are already on lap 15. Where's this going? Nearly halfway through. Who's going to win this, folks? Is it Jacob? Well, penalty's going to deny him. Will Slimbo have another go? Lennon's back in, and Maxi pits, so Maxi going for the undercut. Slimbo still biting his time on the back, but Andy is being re-caught by Lennon Crazy Power. Tyres could be going off here. Now, where Maxi onto the hards, it's a one stop for Maxi. Can he get an undercut? One, can he get in clear air? And two, can he get an undercut on the guys ahead? What a huge result this could be for Maxi. Where's Are You Racing? Oh, this could be trouble. Are You Racing through? Now here comes Hills up and BP. Maxi is ahead of BP. That is crucial for Maxi. It's only Are You Racing ahead, and BP cannot get past the Greek driver Hilsrap. Hilsrap's had a miserable afternoon after topping Q1. It's not gone right for him as Blaz picks up another penalty. Penalties are racking up for some of these drivers as BP now having a look on the Hilsrap, trying to recover through the field after his early stop. Don't forget, BP will have to stop again. Lennon penalty. That's not looking good. BP on the medium tyres now. I expect BP to be a lot quicker than Maxi on the fresher medium rubbers where Maxi's on the hards. BP for his racing strategy needs to get past Maxi, but Maxi needs to defend because he needs to clear air for the undercut because the leaders are pitting. Oh, and Deneen's got a 5-second penalty for speeding the pits. That could cost Deneen the lead. Slimbo's in. Lennon 5-second penalty. All of a sudden the race has just turned on its head again. 5-second penalty has been flashed about. So Deneen didn't serve it. Deneen will have a 5-second penalty because he did not serve that penalty in the pits. And I wonder if Lennon did the same. Andy leads the race, by the way. 2 seconds ahead of Crazy Power. Oh, and 3 abreast down here. It's Jamie and Slim. Slim does not want to be involved in this at all. And Jamie getting past Jamie all of a sudden is back in the mix. He'll have to stop again, by the way. Jamie will have to stop again, but he is right back in the mix. And Dan Murphy lining up a move on Blaz at the back as well. And here goes Dan Murphy. Can't get the move done. No DRS. And now Slimbo passes That is a crucial move for the young driver. Now he needs to get past get past Jamie. As yellow one, and Blaz is out. Oh, and he's binned it on the exit of turn 2. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'd love a safety car right now. I don't think we're going to get it. His car is stricken in the middle of the track, but Andy, who I'm pretty sure he's pitting this lap, leads the race. Great effort from Andy. And goes on. He goes, you know what? Let's have some more. Maxi penalty. Where did Maxi end up? Maxi lost out. So Maxi's still stuck behind us. Crazy Power and T. Morales both pit. Deneen attacking the inside line. So Jacob leads outright. T. Samarales having an absolute fantastic afternoon. Soft tyres? Surely that's a graphic glitch. Soft tyres for T. Sammy? Nah, that can't be right. That can't be right. It is, it's soft. Well, on there it says medium on the graphics, but soft tyres in the car. He will not get to the end. And look at this train. What's happening here? Crazy Power and Maxi. Not that bad Ghost getting away. And BP's passed a lot of them. Oh, he's got to stop again, but he is absolutely fighting for it. And in the background, we've got Are You Racing, Hills Up. It's all going on in the midfield here. Hills are up, trying to get past. Oh, Are You Racing, trying to get past Hills are up. And Maxi has jumped Crazy Power. This is all helping BP, who has to get away. Slimbo penalty. That could cost him the lead. Jamie's right behind Slimbo. So you're Lennon. Nice bit of traffic. Let's worked out for Lennon quite nicely. Was being swamped by drivers left, right and centre. All of a sudden has a clear track because BP, now he needs to get away. He will put on the soft tyres later on in the race and he'll be quick late, but unfortunately BP, it's a long pit lane round here. A safety car would save drivers like BP. Andy pits on the lead. Andy's done. But yeah, BP fans, you're praying for a safety car. Andy out in 5th place. That's worked beautifully for Andy. As here goes Lennon on Yaw. Yaw will have to stop again. He's on the 17-lap-old medium tyres. His tyres are shot to pieces. And Andy comfortably gets through as Yaw picks up a penalty to add to his woes. And T. Samarales gets past Are You Racing. It's absolute fantastic action in the midfield. T. Sammy, those softs will not go to the end. Is T. Sammy 2 stopping? Is he thrown away a chance of a huge result? I hope not, I really do, but that's a bizarre decision, unless that's a graphic glitch. As Hills are up and Crazy Power and Maxi. Maxi has not got the speed on this set of tyres. Maxi's struggling to get his hard tyres in. And Crazy Power trying to get back through. This has not worked out for Crazy Power at all. Jacob leads by 7 seconds from Denise, who's gapped Slimbo by 3 seconds. Jamie will have to stop again. You're still got to stop as well. They're a bit out of position. Lennon's worked out beautifully for him, these pit stops. And look at the background. Knowlesy involved there. And Are You Racing? They'll have to stop again as well. BP could still score a point or two here. There's still a lot of drivers that do have to pit again still. The front, all of a sudden we have the front 8 cars on the same screenshot. All of a sudden, and now Maxi, BP in DRS of Yaw doesn't have a go. Knowlesy passing. Are You Racing? Oh, he's retired on track. Are You Racing? Oh, it's been a miserable race for the 2 Super League drivers after what was looking so good. And BP picks up a penalty. Oh, he does not need those. Penalties are not your friend, BP. Right behind your Crazy Power, Maxi, T. Sammy. Hills are up. Jacob, 12 seconds of penalties for Jacob. Deneen could win this race. Jacob cannot avoid the penalties. It's cost him all season. And it's doing it again. It's happening again. He had the front 10 in the same screenshot. You're defending for everything he's got from BP. He's really damaged his front wing, won this race. Now will BP get aggressive and have a go at Yaw down the inside? Oh, sure, this is the move done. Yaw on the inside, BP on the inside, get through. Lovely move from BP. He is in a hurry. I expect BP to pit probably around 28, lap 27, 28, and put the soft tyres on. But he needs to get a bigger gap as possible. And now Yaw's got Crazy Power right behind him. Crazy Power's getting a move on. He's passed Maxi, and now again he's looking to go up into 8th place. Yaw has DRS though, so it could be tricky for Crazy Power, but he hasn't got the tyres, and Crazy Power down the inside and gets through on on Yaw. And will Maxi get through as well? Oh, he's left the door open, but Maxi has to slam on the brakes, and T. Sammy may now have a run on Maxi as well. Maxi's going backwards, what a shame. By the way, Andy's catching Jamie up there as well, but now Maxi defending from T. Sammy around the outside. Oh, T. Sammy around the outside! Now the inside! The green driver can leave his nose in! He is! And it... What? Side by side! And Yaw's in the way! Yaw got in his way! T. Sammy's got them both! What a Sammy passes 2 cars in 1 corner. Maxi's got no damage to Maxi. He's really struggling. You'll hit the back of it. And now look, Hilserath passes 2 cars in 1 corner. Oh, it's unravelling for Maxi horribly. Yours going backwards. Surely yours going to pit. Maxi, no front wing damage. What is going on? He just cannot get the hard tyres warmed up. What a shame for Maxi. Crazy Power now on the back of BP. BP up to 7th, Crazy Power. T Sammy, who was just pulled an absolutely fantastic move off, back into 9th place. As now you're on Maxi. Yours on 20 lap old medium tyres and through. What is going on with Maxi? There's Nosey and there's Lucas in the background as well. It's unravelling for the Alpha. And he was on for his best ever result, and it's not working out for him now. A long way to go. Well, we're over halfway in this race. Maxi, will he have a go back on your? The answer is no. Crazy Power now right behind the back of BP. 2 very good friends here, the Italian and the Dutchman. Looks like the Dutch fans are enjoying, on the comments, the Dutch fans are enjoying BP's moves. Andy right behind the back of Jamie, because Jamie has got to stop again as well. There's Lennon in the distance, not too far away. Slim starting to catch Deneen. Jacob has a ton of penalties, and Yor again has got past Maxi. 16 out of the 20 runners left in the race. Now then, will Andy have a go on Jamie? Jamie's tyres will be starting to scream a little bit now as well. Lap 22 already. Now Andy looks very, very close to me. Down the inside. Can he make the move stick? Yes, he can. And 4th place for Andy. Jamie's championship hopes are sadly fading as it would stand. It would be neatly as a championship. Andy with a bit more DRS to help him on the exit and should keep 4th place. Can Andy catch Slim? That's one to watch. Maxi and Yor going at it again. There they are. Yor's got front wing damage, and Nosey. And Lucas, in fact, is the man that's benefited. And Lucas goes 11th. He was right behind T Same, but it's Lucas from Maxi who's looks like, oh, he's got front wing damage as well. Looks like Maxi and Yor have come together. And Nosey, who's on 20 lap old tyres, medium tyres at that. Oh, Maxi, I'm just a bit gutted for Maxi. It was all looking so good. Slim, both penalties are building up. Andy could be on for a podium. Andy could be really on for a podium. I think 2nd place as it stands for Andy. Andy yet to win in the Elite League. 2-time Super League champion. Just the 1 podium in Andy's Elite League career. And that was 2nd place in Belgium in Season 1. Where are the battles happening? Look at this. BP has now got Crazy Power and T Sammy back up there on whatever tyres he's on. But this could be the beginning of the end for BP in terms of 7th place, because Crazy Power already through, and I've got a feeling BP knows what fights to fight. Now he needs to fight T Sammy, because T Sammy will definitely have to stop again. And they're all catching Lennon. But BP and T Sammy will have to fight, because I'm pretty sure T Sammy's got to stop again, and so will BP, so that's a fight he does need to pick. And there in the background is Hilserath, who's on 20 lap old hard tyres. He'll have to stop again, so now BP is fighting drivers that are stopping with him. They're on the same strategy now. For some reason it says T Sammy is on mediums on the screen. His Williams car shows he's on softs. I have no idea. Jamie picks up a penalty as well to add to his misery. BP keeping up though with Crazy Power. Well, I tell you what, I said he needs to pick his fights, but he knows that T Sammy and Hills are closing in.